a nod there from Brad, and I can start to see a few anglers coming into the bump tub. Jimbo, we have thumbs up from yourself and Mick in scoring, and Tam, we are good for all competitors back safe. Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome each of you to round one of Series 14 of the Hobie Kayak Fishing Series. And it's my honour on behalf of Hobie Fishing to welcome you all here for this as our opening event. In addition, it must be noted that our naming rights sponsor Daiwa joins us once again for Series 14, and our opening round here this weekend will be known as the Daiwa round. Leading into the event, we had an entry list that reached 102 anglers. An amazing beginning to the season, and we look forward to continuing to see numbers in excess of 100, we believe, for at least our first 4 events this year. Our next stop finds us in Camden Haven in March, moving back to Bem River here in Victoria in April, and very much looking forward to getting back down to this neck of the woods after we get through to the mid-north coast of New South Wales. There is absolutely no way that these events can be run to the level that they have been across the last 14 seasons without the involvement of an elite series of sponsors. With Daiwa as our naming rights sponsor, we must also thank Lowrance, Powerpole, Atomic, Tackle Tactics, Pro Lure, Strike Pro, and new for 2023, we'd like to give a very, very warm welcome to the team from Hurricane Lures. Peter Nord is here with us this weekend, along with a crew of a motley bunch of anglers. I think they've taken on some names amongst themselves, which will figure out who's going to be Batman and who's going to be Robin later on today. In addition to that, our affiliate sponsors, I should also mention that officially we have Manic Tackle and Sims Apparel on board with us. They were here with us for our Australian Championships last year and are now an official sponsor for 2023 moving forward. Our affiliate sponsors with Escape with ET and also Matt Trippett and the team from the Fly program. This weekend, anglers are competing for not only cash and prizes, but all-important Angler of the Year points that will culminate at the year's end to form our Australian Hobie Kayak World's Fishing Team. These Angler of the Year points also help determine the makeup of our Australian Championships, which we will find ourselves at the latter part of this year returning back to Victoria to none other than Malakuta. Thank you very much to the anglers for your participation, and I must also ask you to thank the tireless efforts of the Hobie Fishing team here in Jim Barry, our co-tournament director, Brad Sissons, our head of marketing, and also Mick Coggins here this weekend on behalf of Hobie and Totally Immersed Water Sports. And Tammy, thank you also for your help, mate. Can't be here without all the support. Richard Benson, you are the first angler to weigh in. Mate, it has been something of a hiatus for the last couple of years. From what I can understand, life has still been treating you quite well, mate, and really, really glad to see you back here. What can you tell us about Marlo on day one? And remember, this is a PG show.
Well, it wasn't too.
Pass me those guys, mate.
Only got 2 fish.
2 fish? That third,
One's all right.
The third one was elusive, just couldn't find him.
Didn't lose the third one, but...
Okay. Did you find plenty of those salmon and tailor along with everyone else?
Yeah.
All right, the first weigh-in for Series 14, ladies and gentlemen. Benno, you are going to take the lead with 1.98 kilos. Mate, that third fish, do you want to weigh that big guy? Yeah, please. Pass me that guy. You have a look at that. Jimbo, we're going to go for big brim straight up.
He's big.
You don't need enemies when you got mates that you fish with, do you?
No.
That's definitely the right one. All right, Richard Benson is weighing in for big brim. That guy is going to come in at 1.21 kilos. A very, very handy place to start. You want to grab him out of there and chuck him back in there? You'll get him out, you'll be all right. There you go, Benno. All right, let's get him back down and released safely. Well done, mate. That is a cracking way to start. All right, next angler up is Dave Shanahan. Jimbo, that weight as it's just coming onto the screen, okay, I'll go off the scales.
Yeah, please.
Yep, perfect, no worries at all. Dave, how are you, bud?
Good, thanks.
Mate, no stranger to this part of the world.
Yeah, it's my local waterway.
Yep.
We're up here.
And that seems like it's a local bag of fish.
That's all the only 3 I caught, but
okay.
3.
You only need to get 3. Dave, you are coming in at 2.25 kilos. Mate, what is, a really, really handy bag out of Marlo in your opinion?
anything 3.
3 and better?
Yeah.
Let's see if somebody's got that today.
Right, yeah.
All right, well done, mate. That's a very, very handy way to start. Next angler up is Danny Jobson. Mate, I haven't had the pleasure of saying your name for a few years, bud. There's a lot going on in your world with family and kids and all of that. I'll give you that one.
Thanks, mate.
You been well?
Yes, very well.
Good.
Yep.
Family's good?
Yep.
Yep.
They're all great.
And fishing's still part of the norm at home?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's not going to stop?
No, I've got a supportive wife, so.
There you go. We all need one of them. All right, 2 fish for you, Danny. Coming in at 1.68. All right, mate, let's see you do it all over again tomorrow, but 3 will be the number. Well done, bud. All right, following Danny, we have Trent Rogers. Mate, did have a chat to you just as we were making our way in, and you said you had to chasing down that third every last cast.
Didn't happen.
Didn't happen. But tough going, bloke.
It was.
Hey?
It was definitely.
It's I can definitely attest to that because I did not bring any back. So 2 for you, mate. Let's see if we can get you pretty close to that 2 kilo mark. Keep going. Oh, fell up short. 156.
Thank you.
All right, mates. Tomorrow is another day. All right. Now, Dave Hedge told me earlier that a quick weigh-in is a good weigh-in. So who do we have next? Coming up, we're going to go with Josh. Either or. Who have I got, guys? Justin Jobson, come on up, mate. Rightio, fella. So 3 for you, I see. Justin, have you actually fished with us previously? No. Mate, coming in with 3 fish on what has otherwise been said to be a pretty tough pre-fish and a tough day, or did you find it kind of not too bad?
I was in before 12 o'clock.
In before 12. He knew exactly what was going on, and that bloke well and truly got me. Rightio, Justin, 3 for you, bloke. Let's have a look and see what that comes in at. 2.21 kilos, just in behind Dave Shanahan. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Let's see how you go again tomorrow. That is a really, really nice way to weigh in your first bag at a Hobie comp. All right. Come on up, Josh. Not a bad way to get a brim spike without even catching a fish. Mate, how the hell have you been?
Yeah, not too
Going
bad.
all right?
Yeah, not
Good
bad.
to see you again, fella.
Yeah, good to be back.
Mate, that's handy.
Yeah,
You've got to be happy with that.
not bad. Never fished here before.
Never fished here before. You need 2.26 kilos to take the lead. You're definitely over 2. Well over 2. In the lead, 2.52 kilos. Mate, go and get some photos of those guys and make sure you do that all over again tomorrow, fella. Well done. All right, it is really hard with probably a 7 or 8 month hiatus for gaining or gauging weights. Bruce, you're next. Mate, I think you're going to take a guess and then I'm going to take a guess and we're going to see how we go here. So you've got one for us today, mate. What's where did you end up? At the entrance or did you head down the back?
I only ran the first island.
First island? Yep. Didn't fancy going too much further than that? No. Mate, you must have known what the wind was coming up at. What's this guy going to weigh?
Oh, no idea.
6 kilo?
Probably not.
Oh, I'm probably going to go 650.
Jeez.
Give it to you. Well done. 940 grams. Nice way to start, mate. A few more tomorrow. All right, we've got a few anglers making their way back to the tub, and the next angler is none other than Dave Hedge. Now, Hedgie, I am trying. I listened to what you said, but you will be the judge of whether we're getting through this quick enough for your liking or not. Now, mate, we met up down in the lake, and you had a couple, and I wasn't aware that you managed to get the third. Of it, was the third a kicker over the other 2?
No.
The
very first fish.
Okay, there you go.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think you guys are going to have to chase Dave Hedge, at least for today.
Oh, no.
Let's have a look, big guy.
I won't get there.
2.75 kilos, which I would suggest currently puts you in the lead. Now, I think you were 1 point... Big Brim was at what, 121? There we go.
Yep.
Do you want to have a look?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind
Yep,
trying that.
yep. Let's have a look and see who you've got in there, mate, and see whether he can get...
What's that one?
that's the guy, for sure. Mate,
I don't know if you'll get it, but
they're healthy specimens, aren't they?
yeah.
Which you hit like a freight train. All right, Hedgie. Chasing 121, and you are 112. The right numbers, but around the wrong way. All right, mate, go and grab him out of there and get those photos and get him released nice and safely back into the system.
Doesn't want
there's
to go.
nothing wrong with that one. He is alive and kicking. All right, well done, Hedgie. Jamie Bowden, come on up, mate. Repping that all-important Atomic jersey and hat. And, of course, Michael Starkey. How are you, mates? Hope everything is well for you guys up on the Northern Rivers. Jamie, what have we got? We have one. Yes. And one is more than my none. So, mate, you've got to be in it to win it. So, what did you get this guy on? Because I'm sure that you are very, very happy to share as much information as possible. And I'm sure it's something that came out of the Atomic stable.
Actually, a soft plastic.
A plastic?
Yes, it's you're swearing at me
No.
now.
You got to do what you got to do to catch them.
Something completely different I did today.
All right. 900 grams. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. And let's see if you can find a couple more for tomorrow.
Thank you.
Good on you, mate. Always great to see you. All right. No stranger to the stage. And Joel, I would say that, I don't know, we could have a yarn here for a while.
Oh, we could if you want, yeah.
We could really destroy Hedgie's instruction.
I like that he's leading. That's good for me.
Yeah, you've got to chase him down, and I don't know... you need 276. Have you got 2, 3 or 4?
Maybe 2, 3, 2, 4.
Okay, rightio. Mate, another one of the Victorian anglers to do well. 239. That is 2, 3 or 4. Mate, that puts you in third at present.
Don't wear that big fish.
Of course you can have a look at it, mate. Yeah, you just want to, I guess, get a bit of an eye and get a bit of an understanding. That is a really nice fish. What did you think he would? Did you weigh him?
No.
No?
No idea.
No idea. So he's over the kilo, 4 big brim, chasing 121. And he's a 103. A little bit lean. Right length. So, right here, mate, you got hold of him? Yep, safe and sound. Well done, Crozzer. Great work, mates. Inside the top 5 after day 1 so far. All right, the next angler we have coming up. Coming up, Sam. Rightio, mates. From New South Wales, 3 fish is what we want to see. Mates, first time, second time, 10th time to Marlo.
First.
First time.
First time tomorrow.
First time to Marlo and a full bag on day 1.
Very happy.
Mate, I would be very happy under these conditions. I think there's been a few of the guys and girls that have found it a little challenging. Let's see if we can get you close to that 1.8 mark. Yeah, I'm starting to get there. 181. Well done, buddy. Great start. Let's see if you can back it up again tomorrow. Good on you. Well done, Sam. All right, Lex Forbes. Now, Lex, one for you today, buddy.
Yep.
And how far did you have to travel to find this guy?
Down near the Snowy.
Down near the Snowy, and that's all you're going to tell us.
That's all I'm going to tell you, except it's a bloody long way back.
I tell you what, I can promise you it's further from Lake Kringle. Mate, well done. One for you. That guy is going to come in there at 0.74. All right, mate. Find a few more tomorrow. Good on you, mate. Great to see you. All right, more and more and more anglers joining that queue down here at the Bump Tub. It's just simply going to say, actually, Joanne, come on up first. Now, Joe, I understand that the team from Hobie Fishing caught up with you out on the water this morning, and their timing happened to be pretty handy.
It did. Got my scales done up to the job though.
No, that's all right. Let's have a look at him and see where he comes in at. One for Joe. That fish is going to weigh in here at 700 grams on the dot. Now, mates, 3 more of those guys tomorrow.
Yep.
And we'll have you up the pointy end of the table.
Thank you.
All right, good on you, Joe. Thank you so much. Jesse, come on up here, guy. Now, one as well for Jesse. Mate, I didn't even get to see one, unfortunately. I got a tap, tap, rattle, rattle, and that was about it. But after maybe 5 years or so outside of sort of doing anything to do with tournament angling, it's just great to be on the water, I can tell you. All right, we'll make an improvement on this tomorrow, I am sure. This guy for today is also 710 grams. There you go, bloke. Get him back in there, grab a photo, and we'll see you back up here tomorrow for sure. All right. We are rolling through this as quick as we can to get these guys and girls out of the sun. Alan Lister, please come on up, mate. Now, 2 is the number for you today, buddy. Mate, the last season that we had with you was really quite an impressive season.
Yeah, had a good time, yeah.
Yeah, but I think that actually rolled across all of your fishing last year.
Yeah, it was a good year. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, it was good.
Yep. Mate, hopefully you haven't changed too much.
I don't know, I'm an old cripple. It's getting worse every year.
Mate, if you're out there doing, well, no, you're doing just fine. Just fine. 2 for you, Al. 153. 3 more tomorrow, mate, and we'll see where you land.
Thanks, Chris.
Good on you, mate. Always great to see you. Thanks for being here with us. All right, Tim Golby. 1, Tim, and much the same as the rest of the anglers, just some non-committal fish.
That's the only brim I hooked up.
That was the only brim you found? How many of those salmon and tailor did you find?
Only 2 salmon on the way back.
2, that's it? Okay. All right, well, I'm hearing some very, very woeful stories of salmon after salmon after salmon.
Yeah, there's certainly some big ones out there.
There are some big ones. 1 for you here today, mate, 770 grams.
Okay.
Let's find a few more tomorrow.
Hope so.
Good on you, Tim. Thanks, buddy. All right, the highwayman in Benny Harrison. Mate, you definitely did some miles yesterday and some hopping and dragging and climbing and you came up with a different plan today.
Yep.
And that's all we're going to say about it. No, mate, you're always a great sport. It's I think we said yesterday afternoon, I mean, the fishing that we're here for is one thing, but there is so much more that goes on with these events that we all turn up for.
Great to be back, isn't it?
It is great to be back, mate. Honestly, we're doing these ones for a consistent year. 890 grams. Let's put a 2 in front of that tomorrow, mate.
That'd be lovely.
All right. Well done, Benny. Good on you. Rightio, Ruth Beebe. Come on up, Ruth. Yep. Now, 2 for today. Now, what can you impart for the rest of us here as to what to do and what not to do? Were there any tales of woe? Or
Everything was going fine till that wind picked up coming back.
yeah, wow.
I left at 12:30 and got back at 5 to 2. And it was just,
And you are now going to be
it was all really good fishing time wasted.
it is a hard one. Marlo, just turn the wind down a bit. All right, 2 for you, Ruth. They're still good fish. They're really good fish. At 1.89 kilos, a great place to start for day 1, and let's make it 3 tomorrow. Good on you, Ruth.
I'll try.
Well done. All right, Paul Malov. Mate, I did pass you on the way back and just grinding and grinding and grinding, mate.
Yep.
Is it just a Marlo thing?
I think, yeah, it's a Marlo thing and a bit of the tides and...
Yep. There was a lot of push in still. I mean, it's as in anybody that was down the back.
Yeah.
Did James Kilpatrick make it back yet?
I haven't seen
Yeah, over there. Oh, yeah, there he is. I think Hedgie was suggesting that he was going to have a hard time making it. You've got 178. It's about 2.72 kilo difference, hey? That's that one fish.
Tomorrow.
And you know it is. Done. Good on you, Paul. Thank you so much, buddy. All right, next at the tub is Gordon Gammy. Mate, you are starting the year off with a bang. 1 fish for you to get going. What can you tell me about Jack? I heard a really, really horrible rumour, and I just don't know how true it is. Is there anything you'd like to tell us? Oh, which rumour?
Yeah, which room?
Well, I heard that he might not have had a fish in the well.
0.
Would you like to say that again?
0.
Right. No father-son rivalry here.
Doesn't happen very often.
No, mate, you take this and you run with it. 630 grams for you today, Gordo. Let's do a few more tomorrow. Good on you, mate. All right. We have Benny Gibbs, please. Another one of our South Australian anglers doing the miles. From what I can see, it looks like we have... I was actually going to say 2. But that's just one really handy fish. Mate, I've no doubt you wanted to put a few more of these guys together, but...
Yeah, got him early, so
Yep.
one more, but didn't happen, so
What did he go lengthwise?
didn't measure.
Didn't even measure it?
Weighed him at like 1.5, so I'm guessing 1.4.
All right, let's have a look at this, guys and girls. This is a stellar example of a Marlo brim. 1.38 kilos, definitely gives you the lead for big brim. Please go down and get some photos with that one. We'd love to get that up online for you. Good on you, Benny. Benny's also one of the guys looking after the SA Brim Master events down in South Australia, and I think we are the second week of March for our event with the team down there. Ted, come on through, buddy. One for you today, mate.
Just one, yeah.
Well, as I've said to the other guys, mate, that is one more than me. So, well done. Mate, you been here before?
No.
No, never spent any time here? Yep.
First comp.
First comp, first time. So it says Vic. Whereabouts in Vic? Torquay. Yep, down the other end. Yep. Mate, let's see that we can improve on that tomorrow, but a great way to start, smack on a kilo. Nothing wrong with that at all. I think that average fish weight this weekend is going to be very handy. Well done, mate. Let's see 3 tomorrow. Good on you. All right, following on is Francis DiMartino. Mate, I think also when we were chatting up there, I think you had just got your second. And you were inquiring with me how I was going, and I'm fairly sure they gave you a very polite answer, but no, Francis, I don't have any yet.
Yeah, I got that second one just as I was sort of pulling up close to you. So, I was quite happy to get that. It was a bit of a grind today, but...
These are really great fish, though.
yeah, they're nice fish. I had to work for them, though. I did 3 bites today. That's them.
This is 3 kilos and some. You can tell me I'm wrong. All right, let's have a look. Francis DiMartino. 3 fish at 273. Hedgie's got bragging rights by 20 grams just for now. Mate, they are sensational fish. I would have called that for 3 kilos, but very, very well done on day one.
Thanks.
Good on you. All right, there's a bit of a race between Team HWS happening there at the moment. But I wonder if one Harry Young is going to disrupt that top end of the table. Now, Harry, we were introduced yesterday through Dave Shanahan. This is also your local.
Yes.
Yeah. So, first event with us.
Yeah.
Yep. And you spent a bit of time here with Dave, or is Dave sort of one of the guys you fish with?
together.
Yep. And then obviously with the angling club here, you are obviously a member of the club. Yep. All right, mate. Very, very healthy bag. Let's have a look and see how far into the 2s these guys make it. All right, 2.23. And that's going to put you just outside the top 5, mate, in 6th. Nice place to be at the end of day 1. So just giving you guys a quick wrap up, we have first place at present is Dave Hedge with 275, Francis DiMartino at 273, Josh Richards 252, and might I add that is 3 New South Welshmen at the top of the tree. Joel Crosby in 4th at 239, and Dave Shanahan rounding out the top 5 at 2.25. Ben, come on up, bud. One for you today, mate. It's it makes for a pretty long 7 hours out there, doesn't it, sometimes? Mate, but you wouldn't want to be working. You're here fishing. So let's see where this guy lands for you, buddy. Coming in at 580 grams, and I'm confident that we'll see you again tomorrow. Well done, mate. Good on you. Thank you. Rightio, more anglers still at the tub. Next to make their way through to the to the weigh table is Scott Guzman. Come on up, Scotty. Now, we historically have had a pretty good method of butchering names. Guzman. All right, I was wrong. My apologies, mate. I will get that right for you tomorrow when we see you again tomorrow. Hopefully. First comp. That's right. Well done, mate. We also had a bit of a chat as we were heading down the creek this morning. It's fantastic to see as many new faces doing this as possible. So thank you very much for making the effort to be here. 870 grams, and let's make sure you're up here again tomorrow, mate. Well done. Good on you. Thanks, Scott. All right. Not a bad way to start. Plenty of anglers down there, and the next angler that we have coming up is Ben. Rightio, mate. Two for you today, champion. Now, did we have an opportunity for the third, or he was just nowhere to be seen?
Nowhere to be seen.
It's a cruel, cruel game sometimes, isn't it? All right, Benny, let's have a look, mate. Two for you. Up at 112, and let's see that we can't see you again tomorrow, mate. Good on you. All right, more and more and more at the tub. I believe that we're going to see Dennis Villamore. Now, Dennis, I think I have you for 3 fish, and mate, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Hey?
There's a grind up there.
Yeah, real grind. Are you going to tell the ladies and gentlemen at home what you got these guys on, or are you going to keep a bit of a secret for tomorrow?
Crab.
Crabs. Crabs, and more crabs. Now, you were our crab king from Nicholson.
You know.
I do know that, mate. I sat there and watched you pole those things in. Mate, this is a sensational bag of fish. Can we get you to 2.5 kilos? We can get you over 2.5 kilos, tied for first place with Dave Hedge at 2.75 kilos. You did not expect that. Mate, is there something in there that you'd like to have a look at? You've got to chase down a big fish, 1.38 kilos. You going to leave it? Leave it. Okay, he was surprised to see 275, and he didn't think he had one in there that was nearly half that bag weight. So that was a very, very good fish from Benny Gibbs. All right, next up. So, keep coming. You're up. Tyler. There you go, buddy. One for you today, champion. Bit of a grind.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's like we say, it's any day at fishing's better than a day at work. So enjoy it, take it, and let's see where this guy gets you, mate. 700 grams on the dot. Confident that you'll learn something out of today, mate, and come back tomorrow with a few more. Good on you, Tyler. Well done. All right, Peter Nord. Rightio, Nordy. Mate, we are screaming along here. Mate, that was a big day on the water, right?
Yep.
Now, the boat at home, it's got a 150 on it, a 175, a 200?
115, I got another one with a 250.
Okay. So how many horsepower have you got in each of those legs, mate?
Not enough, obviously. Well, look at that bag.
Mate, it's a funny old game,
I
but
actually enjoyed it. But
yeah.
You've got to live and die by the sword.
and that's the decision, and this is the thing that any of the boating guys that come across and do the kayak events,
Yeah.
you just don't have that run and gun opportunity. You sink in, you do your work on pre-fish, and then that's where you're going to be.
That's exactly
Yeah.
right.
Well, mate, look, sensational to see you here. Sensational to have you as part of our sponsors group.
I'm enjoying it. It's been awesome.
I hope so, mate. 910 grams. Go over there and see if you can't get a little bit of stick from your mate Pete Brukel over there.
Batman coming.
But we are going to have Pete in a kayak soon enough, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's exactly right. I can see him there. Very good. Jimmy, James Kilpatrick. Mate, 3 fish to start off your Series 14 of the Hobie Kayak Fishing Series. Mate, James is none other than the owner of Hunter Water Sports up at Belmont. Mate, you could have... no, you weren't going to share with me up there, were you?
No, I shared everything I knew at that point.
I did move away from you a little bit, and then I kind of heard a few cheers, and
Yeah.
that's the results.
Yeah. Got 3, so stoked for 3.
I think you're going to give Hedgie a nudge.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
You don't like leading tournaments anyway, so it's not a... What do you reckon?
I reckon 2.7. I can look right on.
275, right on Hedgie. All right, Team Hunter Water Sports. Get out of here. 3.07 kilos. Boom. Mate, we are going to see you make this tournament stick. I know we are. You've got to chase a 138. Do you want to have a look at one of those? Or you basically got 3 solid kilo fish.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You gonna leave it? Rightio, mate. Well done, Jimmy. Our day 1 leader present at 3.07 kilos. Great work, James. All right, Shorty, coming up, champ. Mate, you were telling me just 20 minutes ago how much you love Marlo.
Yep.
It's a beautiful town.
Yep.
Great fishery.
Yep.
Sorry, mate, couldn't help myself.
There's a lot of current.
It was a lot of current going on out there today, and that wind on top of it, mate. 540 grams. Tomorrow is a new day. Great to have you here, buddy. Rightio. Oh, mate, you might be bookended by a really good bag at the start and a bag following you up here. Tony Batman Petty. If anybody else at home wants to know what Batman means, Tony will fill you in. You don't have to, but the story is going to continue in your books that you are going to remain Batman and somebody else is going to take their place as Robin.
Exactly. Right.
Yep, rightio. Victorian angler, you know Gippsland Lakes, you know this region. You're not always up this end of town though, are you?
Don't fish this one that much anymore.
Yep. I don't know, whatever you're doing, mate, keep doing it. Yeah. Have you got 2.6, 2.7?
Yeah, it should do.
Yep. Have you got 3?
Scales tell me.
All right, Jimmy, you're going to get chased. I told him that he doesn't like leading tournaments.
No, it's right. It's better in second.
It's better in second. Tony, mate, just congratulations. That is a stellar bag. Have you got anything in there that's going to do 138 or 12? Rightio, we're going to leave it there. Mate, Tones, that is just unreal, mate. Well done. 316 over James Kilpatrick with 307, and our top 3 is then tied up with Dave Hedge and Dennis Phillimore. Next angler is Lindsay Pryke. How do you follow that? It's a rough sport some days, but mate, I know that you've had plenty of days in the sun. You've done your fair share of tournaments over the years and had some fantastic results, and that thing's a donkey.
Might play him.
Yeah, I think we will. Let's get the 2 done and then we'll do the 1. All right, Lindsay, let's have a look. These 2 are 205. So when you do the numbers at 138, that is our current big brim, and having a quick sticky beak at that little fella, no, you got that. Have we got a 1.5? All right, let's have a look. Big brim is currently at 138. Lindsay Pryke, your big brim is 152. Sensational, mate. That is great work. Come on, give him a round of applause for that. That is a very, very handy fish. Mate, let's get that guy back released safely after a quick happy snap.
Yep.
And let's get him back in there to see another day, mate. Well done. 1 more tomorrow. Well, the numbers are starting to add up. Has Dave Ayton got... No, he's kind of... he's got the walk of head down and... Mate, we did certainly cross paths. I told you that I was meeting you at 8:30 for my fishing lesson.
Well, you chose the wrong.
Chose the wrong bloke.
Yeah.
Well, that was the truth. I actually did say that to you. But, mate, whatever you said to me didn't help me either.
I don't know whether these blokes are fishing, but not where I was.
Mate, it's just another day out there, and I know you're going to go back and do it again tomorrow. 570 grams. Always good to see you, buddy. Well done. All right, Ryan. Coming up, Mr. Honeybrook. Mate, 2 in the bag. And not much else.
Not much else.
A few other species.
Salmon.
Salmon and... Oh, perch. Yep.
Yeah, perch.
It's the perch sort of give you that opportunity to think, yeah, this is another good brim. Yep, we're here. You see the first bit of colour, like, okay, it was just...
See the colour flush and down they go and you think you're on one. And...
mate, he's not a bad fish. He's well over a kilo for sure. All right, Ryan, your 2 today are going to come in at 173. Let's make it 3 tomorrow, big guy. All right, get back in there. Thanks, good on you. All right, Andrew Taylor, coming up, bud. Now, mate, when you made it into the lake, did you have a fish on board at that time?
No.
No? There was certainly a fair bit of banter and shenanigans and chatting and all sorts going on up there between you Hunter Water Sports blokes.
We're having fun, mate. I just a little bit behind the 8 ball, I think, with the bite window this morning.
Yeah, okay.
Spent a bit too much time fluffing around beforehand. And
I have heard that. There's a few of the guys that hung around in
I'll hear all about it this afternoon.
But this is a 2-day event. You just remind your mates, this is a 2-day gig. You cannot win it on day one. All right, T-Bone, 2.03. Very handy. Let's see you rack.
More would have been nice.
Let's rack some more numbers on that tomorrow, big guy. Well done. All right, following Andrew is Johnny Rayo. Mate, it is always good to see some of the faces that we kind of haven't seen for a brief moment in time. Good to have you back, fella.
Thank you.
I think the Marlo pub thought it was great to have you back last night as well.
Yes, yeah. Too many, yeah.
Ah, no, mate, I've been there and will be there again, I'm sure. No, mate, honestly, great to have a good laugh with you blokes last night. 990 grams. Thought you might have had the kilo, but not quite, fella.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Good on you, Johnny. And tell that bloke, Boydie, to get his stuff together and come on back. All right, Johnny Chen. Now, were these the purple pants of luck? They're actually, are they the originals? Or are they just kind of...
They're kind of fading.
They are starting to fade, aren't they? But, mate, you've been known for your purple pants over the years, and you've definitely been known for your skill with a rod and reel. Are you going to give Hedgie a nudge with this?
Nah.
No? You're over 2.5. Well, I reckon you're going to be pretty close. You've got to be in the 6s and 7s. 2.627. 2.62. Mate, that must put you inside the top 10. You're in 6th at the present.
Thank you.
Well done, mate. Great work out there today. Another very, very high quality angler there is Chenny. All right, following on is Ben Shuey. 2 for you today, fella. That way or that way?
Entrance.
Entrance, yep. How many salmon did you catch?
I didn't catch any salmon.
You're kidding.
No.
Taylor?
No.
Just 2 grams.
Mate. And a couple of big flatties.
Just little ones.
Okay, no 3 meteries. All right, 2 for you today, mate. At 139. All right, mate. So you're going to go that way again tomorrow?
No, probably not.
No, you're going to change it up. Rightio. All right, have we got one Zach Morozov? Mate, how did Pete give you the weekend off? What's going on there? Hey? I'm sure you've done your fair share.
Fair share of what?
Work.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. No. All right, 2 for you today, buddy. Those 2 are going to come in at 157.
Thanks, man.
All right, a couple more tomorrow. Get back out there and enjoy it. All right, following on from Zach is Gary Slykerman. Oh, the elusive bag of 2. It's,
An elusive one fish.
so, did you have a chance on that third bloke?
Yeah, I dropped 2.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a bit rough.
No, well, I'm sure you'll get back out there and find them again tomorrow, buddy. All right, 4 now. Those 2 are coming in at 132. All right, mate. Well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ta.
Cheers.
Jim, I shouldn't be concerned that there's movement on the skiff out there. Very good. Right. Just going, hang on a minute, there's a boat moving and one of us aren't on it. Blake, come on up, big guy. Now, you did manage to make your way up here a few weeks ago with a good mate of yours to do a pre-fish. And the pre-fish you did suggest was a challenge.
Yeah, it's been hard. Last time we came out, it's been hard. Today, yesterday, it's tough.
It does give you, I guess, well, it's either going to go one of 2 ways. It's like, you know, I'm not going to come back, or no, I'm going to figure this out and I'm going to conquer this place. And I know that you would definitely be in tune with the latter. Yeah. So let's see how you go tomorrow. But that guy today is going to land you at 790 grams. All right, mates? Good to see you. Thank you so much. Good on you. All right, the line has dwindled and the bags are slowly making their way to the end. Brikey, come on through, mate. Now, Dad clearly bloody taught you a few things because he has figured out a way to catch a big bream.
Yeah, it's good fish you got.
It is a very good fish. Now, you guys didn't end up in the same place?
I'll see each other a few times.
Yeah, okay. Yep. And it would appear that what you were doing is going to get a
pattern worked out.
good-o. Same tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yep.
Go back there and see what we can find.
Rightio. All right, those three for you today, Prikey, are going to come in at 237. Well and truly in the hunt. All right, mates. Get back out there and we'll do it all over again tomorrow. All right, hurricane, hurricane and hurricane. That's all I'm seeing at the minute. Paso, come on through, big guy. Mate, Tony didn't share all the love.
No, he didn't.
No. One today, mate, but how are the legs feeling, big guy? How are they feeling?
Not too bad.
They're all right? Yep. Are you going to do it all over again tomorrow?
Well, I didn't go up the back.
Okay.
I just sort of stayed in.
Hung around here? Yep.
And I'll see what tomorrow brings.
Yeah. No, I think it'll be worth your while. Get out there and have a bit more of a look. That one for you today, Troy, is a 960 gram fish. And let's see if we can't find three of those tomorrow, buddy.
Cheers.
Good on you. Well done. All right. Getting near the back end of bags, and I dare say, Simon Morley, you may very well be our final angler. It's the definition of the grind.
It's tough out there today, man. This place always is, so.
It's
One year you jag and everyone tries to follow you. I'm like, don't follow me.
Yeah.
This place.
When you did take out the last event here, was there a lot of upgrading going on? Was it a day of days that...
The first day was tough. I only got 2 fish, and the second one I picked up on the way back in, just
Yeah,
luckily. And then, yeah, the second day up the back was,
just
off the hook.
mental.
Yeah, it was throwing 1.2 kilo fish back in, like.
How does that happen? Well, certainly not very frequently in New South Wales anyway.
That's right.
All right, Simo, those two for you, mate. 163.
That'll do.
It will. Done. Well done, mate. All right, let's get back out there again tomorrow. Now, from what I can see, Jimbo, we are done. It looks that way. So let me give you a quick wrap-up of our top 10. In 10th place from Victoria is Dave Shanahan with 2.25 kilos. Stephen Pryke in 9th with 237. 8th is Joel Crosby, 239. Josh Richards from New South Wales. Great to see you back inside the top 10 in 7th at the present, 252. Johnny Chen from the ACT at 262. Now, our top 5 are read out as Francis D. Martina, New South Wales, 2.73. We have Dennis Villamore from Victoria at 275, tied up also on 275 is Dave Hedge. James Kilpatrick, New South Welshman, at 3.07 kilos. And of course, our day one leader with 3.16 kilos is none other than Tony Petty. So we will be back here again tomorrow at exactly the same time for a 2 p.m. weigh-in. Thank you very much for being with us and look forward to seeing each and every one of you and obviously all the anglers here tomorrow from 2 p.m. and signing off from day one at Marlo for Series 14 of the Hobie Kayak Fishing Series.